Look at this. We've got skyscrapers being built. One there and one there. And I think this is going to make a dramatic difference to the look of this city. This is really what I need because I want to make sure that I always have a high wealth population in this city. And I want, when they leave to go to work, I want them in close proximity to the academy. The simulation, the way it works is when every morning, no matter the wealth level, when they leave to go to work, the workers will operate just like water flowing through the pipes, sewage, electricity. The workers will leave their home and they will start flowing through the streets looking for some place to work that day. So as they are going down the road, it's just like filling in, for example, let's find a. So as they're going down the road, they will start to meet the requirements here and then overflow, and then they'll go here and then go here on down the line. That's how the simulation fills in needed jobs. So basically at the end of every workday, everyone is unemployed. So they will not go back to the same. Oh, look at that. They will not go back to the same job necessarily. So every day they start their job search fresh. Wow, that is a nice looking building. Look at this. All right. Speaking of the academy, we can upgrade. One of the things I didn't even take into account is where to put the annexes. I mean, we could always just put them. We may lose. We That actually would look pretty cool. But yeah, I never thought about putting down the annexes, but look at that. That's a nice that's a nice sign that we are progressing nicely. Let's do this power amplifier. But yeah, things are moving along nicely at the academy. We are 11% researched with our wind solar power amplifier, which, as I said, that's what I want. I want to be able to boost this. I want to put down the solar power amplifier, which is going to boost the electricity being produced here. But nice. Oh, here's our other tower. It's complete. Cool. Cool. Well, welcome back. Look, see, that's gonna make a difference with this city. But yeah, welcome back. This city has gotten, I believe, more feedback, more comments, more suggestions than any city that I can think of that I've worked on. At least it just feels that way. Um, I'm going to keep this. The feedback that I got was, "Hey Leonard, leave it like this. Don't do the suspension." So I'm not going to make any changes to that. But yeah, the feedback. Thank you all so much. It has been really interesting to hear your thoughts and your suggestions. This city has gotten, and the spectrum. I've gotten. Man, this city looks cool too. I even had one said, this city actually kind of looks ugly. ugly. Um, but that's what makes this so interesting is it's all over the place as far as do this, don't do that. The city looks good. The city don't looks doesn't look good. That's what makes it fun. And I think I really enjoy the cities where I'm not exactly sure how I want it to look before I start. There are some cities that I already have a an idea of what I want the city to look like. And then there are others where I'm not so sure. I forgot when I logged into this city, I forgot that this city was on a cliff. So my initial thoughts, I had to switch. And if you were with me when we first started, this was the original roundabout entrance to the city. And the next thing I knew, I'm putting down the academy, putting down buildings, and that as a roundabout was not going to get it. So that's why we did this. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the city looks like with towers. That's what I'm curious about. But yeah, we're moving along nicely. Moving along nicely. I we need to get more research accomplished. We're at 30. Wow, it's moving along nicely. We're at 39%. And as I said, I'm not going to 42%. A lot of this research is going to take place offline, in between edits, in between episodes. Let's pause. The music is. I'm competing with the music. But this is that fun time over here. Things are blinking. What it's telling me, see that? It really wants to suggest the creation of a great work, which we may or may not get around to. I'm not sure. It's also been blinking about getting into more of a specialization, but overall, okay, the music is dying down. There, better. So overall, we're doing well. I think what I want to do before I get too attached to any multifamily buildings here, let's do an annex. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide which annex. Are we going to do them all, or are we going to do just a couple of them? I know we need the ground scrubber. That's the quantum science annex. So let's do that. Yeah, let's have it. Let's put it here. Yeah. Now, for me personally, I kind of like the looks of this city. I think it has an interesting look. And I like that it has what seem to be distinct neighborhoods. Now, the one thing that I'm getting used to is we're in a desert. And even before I was sharing on YouTube, I was doing my cities in green areas, Viridian Woods and Edgewater Bay and regions like that. So, good morning. Look, the lights are going off at the academy now that the sun is coming up. I thought this was turning into a high rise, but what was happening is the wealth level was changing. So it went from a medium density, medium wealth building to a medium density high wealth building. I'm still going to feel bad about having to plop down an annex here if need be, but people are going to work. Now that we've got towers and we've got more, look at that, we are now increasing. We're getting more and more of these high wealth individuals. We need a research project. Let's go with, we're going to really need a control net facility. Let's do that. And now that we've got, now it's on battery power, but once the sun comes up fully, let's put down, let's see that. So we have a solar power amplifier. We need 1,250 control net. And we are producing, oh yeah, we're producing plenty, plenty of control net. So let's do it. 24.1 megawatts. Let's put this down. Now it has to acquire its control net signal. That's drones. There. So the control net signal, see that wave? That control net is being sent out from the academy. It takes a couple of waves, so let's do this. And it's red because it's saying it doesn't have, it just takes time. Let's speed up a bit. There it is. Now that it has control net, this goes back to that normal color. They panic. The advisors panic. Now, I don't think the sun is fully up. Yeah, let's wait for the sun to come up because it's still saying it's generating the same amount. And then now that we've got that research, we may do more solar power plants. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to open up this area. There. 48.2. So basically double. And overnight, another tower. All right. Are there any more that are ready to transform? Oh, look. Unfortunately, that is ready, but it doesn't have the space. It's just going to stay like that. Same with that. That is kind of a lime green, so it's going to be a little while before this and this get there. Now, the high rises, because they just became high rises, you're starting that process all over again. See that? Not that they have anything to upgrade to, but they're starting all over again. Whole new set of people moving in. So we've got to reprove to them that we can keep them happy. I think it's been an episode or two since we have checked on this city. I've always said it's a real good idea. 71% approval. I've always said it's a real good idea to just check your city. We're spending money on research. That's why that is negative. But we're doing well. We are going to need to send this city some more funds, because this city really isn't generating, there isn't a specialization, anything to really generate money. So we're going to go over to our original city. Our first city. Okay, that's good. We just checked that. We've got a surplus of power within the city. We're not having to rely on the outside. Our first city, look at that. Wonderful. Good. Are we close to another? No, it's going to take some time for that. Garbage. This is one of the things I really like to check on. It's not quite lunchtime, and we've basically collected all garbage. Good. No fires. Health is good. I see a criminal right there hanging out at the soccer field, but no crimes committed. How many police cars do we have? Crime is good, but let's do this. That criminal, we don't have crime, but I would like to, I just want to make sure that we are, let's do that. Let's give him a sign. All right, so population. Our population fluctuates. Everything is mostly green, a few lime green. You can tell what buildings were placed when. That's good. All right. Let's go over here. All right. Welcome back. This is what I'm talking about when I say that first city of the region. You make money with it. And then if you want a city that is just about doing research, and you don't want to worry about it making money initially, maybe this city here is more of a suburb of this city. When you send money, give it time. Wait, let the simulation realize what's going on, and you may even want to save. Now we can go back. Then we should get that notification that simoleon gift has been received. There. I do want to decide on whether or not we are at some point going to specialize in anything here. So I need more of your feedback. I'm trying to decide, do we fund this city solely from city number 1 because we're going to be here basically just long enough to get research done? Or do we want this city to have a specialization that brings in additional simoleons? I need your feedback on that. What direction do we go? Because like I said, I'd really like to get to the point. I think it would be kind of interesting to kind of bounce around to multiple cities at the same time. And I'm kind of thinking that that's one of the things that I want to do either while we're here at this city or the next city, to have multiple cities that we're kind of developing and growing at the same time. So that's what I need your feedback on. Where do we go with this city as far as making money? Does this city make money because it's getting gifts from over there, or does this city make money because it's generating its own bank account? We have another high rise. We are now up to 4 high wealth high rises, and I think what I want to do, I don't think, what I want to do is let's go ahead and turn this area, this medium wealth area. Let's go high density here. Let's get some population going. The other thing that I want to work on is, as this city grows, I want to make it easier for, I think everybody that lives over here can get to the community college pretty easy, but I want to make it this area, as it gets more and more dense, I want to give them, I worry about doing it here. We've got that 4-way intersection that I'm not a big fan of, and we may do a construction project where we redo that at some point. But let's not do it close to this. Let's come out here somewhere. Maybe let's see here. Those intersections are so close to each other. Let's do this. I'm going to there. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's give it a bus stop. 56-minute wait for bus. That's way too long. Do I want more of the, or do I want shuttle bus? Maybe over here. I still haven't done anything with this space. I'm gonna get rid of it because it's just sitting here. Let's get rid of that for right now. We can always revisit it. It fits. Worry about. I worry about traffic, but it fits. We've got 2 entrances into the city. Why not? Let's just do it. Some extra buses. Yeah. Let's use that space. If we have to revisit it, if we run into some issues from a traffic standpoint, it's not the end of the world. We can always redo it. But I think 6 buses is not going to cause outrageous traffic problems in this roundabout, especially with 2 entrances to the city. The other thing that I want to do is I want better coverage. We're doing well with the fire, health, and police, but let's add, we've gotten away with only having 1 fire truck, but let's do a couple more fire trucks. And then we've got a clinic there and there. I want this neighborhood to also have a clinic. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a clinic over here. So now we've got police in 2 different areas. We've got 3 clinics. I like the coverage of the clinics. And then we've got 1 fire station, but now we've gone from 1 fire truck to 3 fire trucks. We're good with power, but I'm thinking that now is when I want to put this down, because the city is going to continue to grow, and I don't want it to be a surprise. I think I want to go ahead and get this placed. Let's do it. Let's do that. I want to go ahead and amplify. Oh, we got to have a sign. I want to go ahead and amplify. Let's do that. And we should have plenty of space to upgrade, so we can add 1 there, 1 there. Maybe at some point we need a university, but maybe at some point we'll go with the concentrated solar arrays. Good. Very good. I feel like the people of this city, they want solar power. They don't want, like we've done in other cities, an oil power plant. And just like that, it's blinking because it says not enough control net. Well, there is enough control net. It just hasn't reached. I need 2,500 and we're producing more than enough. We just need it. We just need the signal. There. See that? So the advisor is now the advisor's happy now. Good. Good, good. Very good. Yeah, I think this is going to look interesting if this oval is almost completely high rise. I think that's going to be an interesting look. And in the middle, or kind of in the middle of the oval of high rises, is our academy. Nice. Yeah, I cannot wait for that. I think that's going to make a big difference to the look of this city.